Bringing a massive cargo vessel from the deep ocean into a congested harbor is an incredibly high-stakes operation. Just beneath the surface of the water lie invisible threats: reefs, shoals, and sunken wrecks. If a ship strays even slightly off its designated path, the results are catastrophic. To prevent these sinkings, maritime authorities around the world adopted the IALA Buoyage system, a standardized visual language of buoys and beacons. By learning to read this code, navigators can look at a chaotic, dangerous stretch of coastline and see a clearly marked highway, allowing them to bring a ship safely to port anywhere in the world. The journey starts with the safe watermark. Painted with vertical red and white stripes and topped with a single red sphere, this buoy tells the crew they have reached the official starting point of a safe approach channel. There is open, navigable water all around it. Shortly after making landfall, the ship encounters an obstruction. A sprawling reef blocks the direct path to the harbor. Dodging an obstacle this large requires compass-based navigation. This chart illustrates how cardinal marks surround a central danger area to indicate deep water using compass directions. Notice the double cone top marks point towards safe passage. North points up, south points down. East cones point away from each other, and west cones point inward. If the ship encounters the north cardinal mark, the pilot executes a single clear action: steer the vessel to pass north of that buoy. Because they rely entirely on the absolute compass, cardinal marks provide clear instructions regardless of the angle a ship approaches from. This decouples safety from a specific heading and efficiently guides traffic around massive, irregular hazards. While cardinal marks handle sprawling obstacles, the ocean is also littered with highly localized single-point hazards, such as an unmarked sunken wreck. For these specific threats, the system uses the isolated danger mark. During the day, it is identified by its black and red horizontal bands and a top mark of two vertically stacked black spheres. The rule for this mark is specific. There is deep, navigable water entirely surrounding the buoy. The danger lies directly beneath or immediately adjacent to it, so the buoy itself must be given a wide berth. To navigate past it, the pilot checks the local chart to determine the size of the hazard, calculate a safe clearance radius, and steers around it. Unlike cardinal marks that force a ship into a specific compass quadrant, the isolated danger mark gives the navigator the freedom to pass on any side, provided they maintain that charted safe distance. With the open water hazards cleared, the ship enters a tight, defined waterway. Here, the system transitions to lateral marks. As this illustration shows, distinct red and green buoys act like traffic cones, flanking the port and starboard edges of the channel. Due to historical maritime practices, the IALA system divides the world into two distinct geographical regions, Region A and Region B, with entirely reversed color rules. In Region A, entering a harbor means keeping red buoys port and green starboard. In Region B, the colors swap. Green is port, red is starboard. To prevent confusion, shape is constant. Port marks are always cylindrical, and starboard marks are conical. Because the paint colors flip geographically but the physical shapes do not, a trained mariner's ultimate fail-safe relies on reading the geometry of the buoy, not just its color. Navigating the lateral channel brings the ship to the final approach track. This is the narrowest stretch of water leading directly to the dock. For piloting precision, the crew looks to shore for leading marks: two fixed land structures, one positioned further back and higher than the other. The pilot carefully steers the vessel until the two marks stack perfectly into a single vertical line. Once they align, the ship is locked onto the safest possible centerline track. If the marks separate horizontally, the ship is drifting off course. Leading marks provide immediate, highly sensitive feedback for lateral movement, offering a level of alignment precision that a floating buoy shifting in the current simply cannot match. When the sun sets, the physical features of the buoys, their paint colors and top marks, vanish in the dark. The navigator must rely entirely on rhythmic light flash sequences to identify them. Cardinal marks light sequences utilize a standard clock face. East flashes 3 times for 3 o'clock. Lest flashes 9 times for 9 o'clock. South sits at 6 o'clock, flashing 6 times, followed immediately by 1 long flash, ensuring it's never mistaken for a west mark. The north cardinal mark just flashes continuously. Meanwhile, the isolated danger mark flashes in distinct groups of 2, directly correlating to its double sphere top mark. To stand out from the hazards, the safe watermark uses much slower rhythms. It commonly displays a single long flash, or the Morse code sequence for the letter A, 1 dot followed by 1 dash. The IALA light system brilliantly translates spatial geometry into rhythmic time, allowing crews to navigate safely 24 hours a day without a single ray of daylight. The vessel eases up to the dock and secures its mooring lines. The journey from the unpredictable open ocean to the secured harbor is complete. To get here, the crew confirmed their approach with the safe watermark, bypassed a massive reef using cardinal compass bearings, steered clear of a localized isolated danger, and safely threaded the lateral channel. Step 1 for any navigator is to check the local nautical charts to confirm whether they are operating in IALA Region A or Region B before setting sail. The IALA Buoyage system is the ultimate global language of safety. By turning a chaotic ocean into a readable environment, it ensures mariners always know exactly where to find safe water.